The mother suddenly realized that her 9-year-old daughter might be pregnant because her stomach was as big as a pregnant woman in her 9th month of pregnancy, and she couldn't even fit into her largest children's clothes. But the doctors found that the cause of Anna's illness was an abdominal blockage that had caused a knot in part of her intestines, and that the situation was now very serious, and that Anna would die if the blockage wasn't cleared immediately. The husband and wife instantly froze in place before they came to their senses. The nurse took a transparent hose to the father's face. Next, she will use the tube from Anna's nasal cavity into the stomach to extract the undigested food inside the process of the father's father to hold his daughter. Do not move. As there was no way to anesthetize her during the insertion, Anna instantly cried out. Watching the doctor continue to force the hose into the daughter's nostrils, every cry coming from the ear is like a sharp blade into her heart, and at this time the mother has already turned around in pain and covered her mouth with both hands. The body cannot stop trembling. Until out of the hospital room, husband and wife still did not get over it, because the next operation is the key moment to decide the fate of their daughter. The waiting time is undoubtedly long and torturous, and the feeling of powerlessness that can only be waited for wrapped tightly around the two of them. God willing, Anna's surgery went smoothly, but just as they were breathing a sigh of relief, the attending doctor said something that made their hearts hang in the air again, because the doctor found that Anna has a serious intestinal peristalsis disease. This disease will make her intestines cannot work properly, so every time she ate, the food will accumulate in the stomach, cannot be digested, and with the current state of the art of medical treatment of this disease cannot be cured, so Anna can only rely on the nasogastric tube to eat in the future. The mother closed her eyes in sadness, not wanting to accept that her baby girl would have to suffer every day. After being discharged from the hospital, Anna not only had to take a lot of colorful medicines every day, but also had to carry heavy medical equipment with her every day. The frequent changes of the gastric tube were no longer as painful as in the beginning, but seeing her daughter like this, mother still cannot stop the heartache. Although the doctor said that this disease cannot be cured, but she still do not want to let go of any chance to save her daughter. Every day to call the major children's hospitals, and whenever there is time, the whole family will come to the church to pray to God devoutly. However, half a year had passed and God had not favored Anna's mother, and the thousands of phone calls she had made had all gone unheard of. During this period, Anna continued to live like a pregnant woman with a big belly. The next day she flew to Boston with Anna because there was a nationally renowned pediatrician who could make a difference. Mom couldn't get an appointment at home, and now she's not going to sit around and wait to see him in person, but she can't even get past the front desk without an appointment. The mother told the receptionist about her daughter's tragic situation, the piles of medication at home, the frequent intubations, and the fact that a 9-year-old girl should not have to go through such an ordeal. But in the face of the mother's tearful pleas, the receptionist, though a bit reluctant, could only follow the hospital's rules and regulations. The mom had no choice but to leave with her daughter in disappointment.